G'day YouTube, Max Wright here, and a big news day for Bitcoin. A few things have gone on, so I thought I would do just check out some news. So you can see here from the price bottoming out at 3,200, rising up to 39,800, bounced off 40,000 there, and just coming down. I made a video earlier this morning about the significance of crossing over this important trend line that has been in play for a very long time. So I got involved in a trade right here. I got in at 37,300, I think, and as we are walking the stairs up. If you want to understand why I did that trade, where the stop losses are, and the anatomy of how to set that up, go ahead and check that video out I did this morning. Before you go, hit that subscribe button and like, please. So it's been a good day for crypto, a lot of stuff happening in the news. I thought I would come and check out simplyhodl.com, my favorite crypto site for news. And we've got some good stuff off here. So number one, Elon Musk. He spoke with the North American Bitcoin miners. They committed to publish, this is him tweeting of course, they committed to publish a current and planned renewable usage and to ask miners worldwide to do so. Potentially promising. Okay, so like a lukewarm thing. Maybe Elon is warming up to this a little bit. But I wanted to share something else with you. Let's go ahead and listen to Cathie Wood here from ARK. I gotta just plug something in here so it doesn't get feedback. Let's check this out.
Bitcoin, I mean, you at one point, I think back in April, told Dow Jones that it could go to about $500,000. Do you still hold that target? Do you still think that's where we're headed?
We do. I do. Yassine El Mandra is our crypto analyst, and we go through soul searching times like this and scrape the models. And yes, our conviction is as high. The one thing that has changed here, however, is the environmental concerns around Bitcoin in particular have caused people like Elon Musk to pull away and say, whoa, 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 let me make sure I understand this. And we believe that even this is going to change because, first of all, right now, the percentage of Bitcoin mined with renewables and hydroelectric power is quite substantial. I think in China, it's over 50% in renewables. And we also believe, and we wrote a paper in conjunction with Square on this, and we're going to have a conference about it in July. We believe that Bitcoin mining integrated into the distributed grid, and by that I mean solar roofs, power walls in homes, utilities, merchant power producers, starting to include Bitcoin mining in the ecosystem. Why would they do that? They would do it because renewables are intermittent power sources, right? Weather, is it sunny or not? Wind, is it windy or not? And Bitcoin mining could take off if there's excess energy from solar being loaded into power walls. It can be offloaded into Bitcoin mining, and the whole ecosystem therefore becomes much more economic. If this happens, we believe that the adoption of solar is going to accelerate dramatically because there's another profit center associated with it, Bitcoin mining.
Well,
So important stuff there. I mean, what she's suggesting there is that the entire economics of solar panels and their usage changes because of the fact that, yeah, there's just rainy day, sunny day, and there's all these kind of fluctuations in the power supply. If you go to the trouble and effort of investing in solar panels, and then sometimes the energy that is created is wasted, or it's very expensive to store, it slows down the adoption of that technology because you're not getting value out of that. But if you can use that excess energy to mine Bitcoin, it totally changes the economics of the game, and now it can be much more profitable, and it makes sense on a commercial level to go out and buy the solar panels and install them in the first place because there's an extra revenue source coming in from that instead of that wasted energy. And so, as she mentioned, she's got an event in July, and I think this is inevitable. I spoke about this earlier on the channel. It's just about education. There's this reflex. It's like, oh, there's this new thing. It makes it creates it's done with not renewable energy. It's like, okay, what is it replacing? There's just so much. It's so easy to understand. You know, the existing system, what's the carbon footprint of that compared to this? And I think you'll find that Bitcoin wins already. But now, as you start, this new technology comes in and it allows other things like this, making solar panels more economical, it starts to win over that movement of the environmentalists. And so that could be a winning thing here long term. Another one, Michael Saylor tweeted, and I guess I haven't seen the video of this, so we're taking Michael Saylor's word, that Ray Dalio, CEO, I guess is the title, of Bridgewater, I think it's the largest fund in the world, I believe so. He said that he would rather own Bitcoin than a bond. Now, please understand the significance of this. A bond, as in treasuries, US treasuries, we're talking about, this is the safest asset in the world. I'm assuming he's talking about US asset, US treasury bonds. I mean, he could be talking about corporate bonds or junk bonds or muni bonds or all the other kinds of things. But the inference here is, I think, US treasury bonds. And he would rather own Bitcoin than an absolute guarantee by the US government, which is what every Bitcoiner understands. Bitcoin is forever. Governments and fiat currencies, they live and they die. And so Ray Dalio is saying something pretty profound here, as reported by Michael Saylor. Also over here, we have, that's Ray Dalio saying that, yeah, he'd rather have Bitcoin than a bond. But also, very important, he said that he owns Bitcoin. Let's check that out.
This year we've seen institutions like yours. I mean, I don't know whether you guys have actually bought any Bitcoin, but I certainly know that you're interested in it. We've certainly
I have some Bitcoin.
So we've certainly got a number of these big institutions now buying into that.
So there you have it. Ray Dalio owns Bitcoin. He'd rather have Bitcoin than bonds. So really, really powerful messages from a billionaire and leader of the world's biggest fund. And then this is a fun one. There's not so much news, but this one just brought a tear to my eye. Actually, I got all emotional. So just this little, a single email changed the course of human history. And this is just, I just think this is nostalgic and profound. So, 2008, and Satoshi Nakamoto sends an email. I've been working on a new electronic cash system that's fully peer-to-peer with no trusted third party. And here's the white paper for it. And I just think about that. The gift to humanity about what Bitcoin is, how it can destroy corruption, how it can eliminate poverty, how it can create a more even, greater wealth distribution and less wealth inequality. And all of these things take time to understand. You really got to think for them. By the way, if you have not seen it, I made a video about a week or two ago addressed to Russell Brand. Go to my channel and search for Russell Brand. And it was, the comment said it was one of the best videos I've ever made. And of course, maybe I gave it a bad title or something, but it's one of the least views I've ever got. But the comment said it was absolutely the best video I've ever created. And it was just about the profoundness of how Bitcoin saves the world. And I think about this person, male, female, group, Satoshi Nakamoto, and they've given this gift to the world and walked away from any benefit. It is so dangerous, and they're going up against such corrupt and powerful forces that they've chosen just to walk away from billions of dollars. And to do that for love of the planet and just here, world, have this gift is, it just hits me in the heartstrings when I think about it. And when I first read this, it just like, I was like, wow. Yeah, it started with an email. Hey, I'm working on this thing. I think it'll be a gift for humanity. Here it is. And it's just really, really profound. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that, guys. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let me know, do you think the rally today was on the back of Ray Dalio's comments, Elon's comments, or something else entirely? And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in another video tomorrow. Take care.